With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 1 of 4.
Etc.
Be vegan. Make peace. Do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The great sea, which is that of excellent wisdom, so that in that stream, otherwise white brilliance, and in that fountain they may be cleansed, and they go forth from the great sea, and there is mercy upon the Israelites. Please continue watching for more spiritual insights from the Zohar, a foundational Kabbalistic text.
All beings should live free. They are not in this world to serve us. They should be able to live as they choose. We are not superior. We have no right to make another being suffer just because we are told we are. We are equal. Alba Paris, vegan.
Bruchim Habaim, gentle viewers. Bruchim Habaim means welcome in Hebrew, the official language of Israel. I'm Talia. The spiritual Israelis support your endeavors in pursuing spiritual upliftment through the noble teachings of the ancient masters. May everyone awaken to God's benevolence and grace and live life with faith and reverence. Welcome to Divine Benevolence and the Duality of the World. Selections from the Kabbalistic Zohar, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Kabbalah is the ancient mystical school of thought of Judaism, literally meaning the received. Kabbalah is also an esoteric method believed to have been revealed to elect saints and preserved by a certain few since the time of the Garden of Eden. Kabbalah aims to explain the relationship between God, the unchanging and eternal Ein Sof, or the infinite, and God's creation, the mortal and finite universe. Kabbalists developed their own sacred texts, especially during the Middle Ages. These texts, however, still remained within the Jewish tradition, as they often worked with scriptures from the Hebrew Bible to demonstrate the extraordinary teachings of Kabbalah. One of the most foundational of the Kabbalistic texts is the Sefer HaZohar, a Kabbalistic commentary on the Torah, which means the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible. The Zohar, which scholars believe was recorded mainly by the 13th century Spanish mystic Rabbi Moses de Leon, presents profound discussions on many topics, such as redemption, prayer, and the nature of God, the cosmos, and souls. The word Zohar means brightness and refers to the light manifestation of the divine. Let us continue with selections from the Greater Holy Assembly, a volume of the Zohar where Rabbi Shimon led a group of holy sages through a discussion on the attributes governing the laws of physical reality, as symbolized by the features of microprosopis. Although the human mind is separate from the divine, it receives sparks of benevolence and understanding from the divine as symbolized by Macroprosopis, the creator of Microprosopis. In the Zohar, divinity and the attributes governing the physical realm are represented by Macroprosopis and Microprosopis respectively. Macroprosopis is an aspect of divine emanation in the Kabbalah, representing divine will and the source of divine compassion. Microprosopis, which is created from Macroprosopis, is an emanation of the attributes governing the physical realm. In turn, the faculties of the human mind are modeled on the faculties of the supernatural mind of Microprosopis. The Zohar introduces the concept of divine configurations, and in the Book of Concealed Mystery, another volume of the Zohar, the various facial features of Macroprosopis are explained, along with the representation of the divine qualities. In contrast, the aspects of the physical realm and the human mind are modeled after the corresponding bodily features of Microprosopis, along with the representation of the various qualities. Therefore, in our readings today, there will be physical descriptions of various facial features of Microprosopis, along with discussions by Rabbi Shimon and other holy sages regarding the quality that each part represents, as well as supporting evidence from the Hebrew Bible. Chapter 31. Concerning the eyes of Microprosopis. The third color is the yellow of all yellows, which includes and conceals all other yellows, and in the circumference of that yellow, there whirl around two threads of color, a red thread on the one direction and a black thread in another direction, and they surround that yellow color. But when that white brilliance whirls around it, and the eye flames with that white brilliance, all those other colors are not at rest, and are submerged in the lowest depths thereof. The red, the yellow, and the black are not seen, only that white brilliance alone, which receives its light from him, even from the Ancient of Days. And from that white brilliance, all the inferiors shine. Neither is any color seen save that white brilliance alone. And therefore are all the lords of redness and blackness, which are as it were twin colors displaced. This is the same which is written, Canticle of Canticles, chapter 4, verse 2, which go up from the washing, which are all twins. What is this from the washing? From that white brilliance of the excellent holy eye. For all are twins, the one color is as the other. Nevertheless, the sense is that this whiteness of them is as that whiteness of the eyes of Microprosopis, when they are made brilliant by the white brilliance of the supernal eye of Macroprosopis. And the just are about to understand and behold that thing in the spirit of wisdom. Like as it is written, because they shall see eye to eye. When? When Tetragrammaton shall bring again Zion. Also it is written, Numbers chapter 14, verse 14. By whom thou, O Tetragrammaton, art seen eye to eye, and then the opening of the eyes is toward good. For there is so opening of the eyes toward good, and there is also another opening of the eyes toward evil in Microprosopis. Like as it is written, Daniel chapter 9, verse 18, Open thine eyes and behold our desolations, and the city over which thy name hath been pronounced. Here it is toward good, like as it is written, Isaiah chapter 33, verse 20. Thine eyes shall see Jerusalem a quiet habitation, a tabernacle that shall not be taken down. Not one of the stakes thereof shall ever be removed. Here truly It is toward good and toward evil, because the one exists not without the other. Also, it is written, Isaiah chapter 1 verse 21, Justice dwelt therein. But in the place wherein justice is found, there is not rest, neither is it at peace. For verily, this is the true interpretation. Thine eyes shall see Jerusalem a quiet habitation, is thus to be explained. The habitation is said to be quiet, in respect of the Ancient of Days, who looks upon those eyes of Microprosopus. For truly, Macroprosopus's eye is quiet and tranquil. The eye of mercy, the eye which alters not from this aspect unto any other aspect. But how come it is said Jerusalem and not Zion? It is properly thus said, for the purpose of subjugating judgment, which was found therein, and for exciting mercy upon it. This is that which is written, Justice dwelt therein, in Microprosopus, because therein are found many most severe judgments, as in all other instances. But in the time to come, there shall be found therein one eye of mercy, namely, the eye of the Ancient of Days. This is that which is intimated, Isaiah chapter 54 verse 7. But with great mercies will I gather thee. Where? Because it is said, with mercies. Assuredly, because mercy is duplicated, namely, the mercy of the Ancient of Days, Macroprosopus, which is called great mercies, and the mercy of Microprosopus, which is called mercies plain and unqualified, seeing that in him there are right and left, symbolizing the balance of justice and mercy. And therefore is it said, and in great mercies will I gather thee, those namely of the Ancient of Days. This have we learned in those eyes of Microprosopus, and in the two colors of them, namely, in the red and in the black, there are said to abide 2 tears. And when he, even the Holy of the Holy Ones, desires to have mercy upon the Israelites, then he sends down those 2 tears, so that they may grow sweet in the waters of the great sea. The great sea, which is that of excellent wisdom, so that in that stream, otherwise white brilliance, and in that fountain they may be cleansed, and they go forth from the great sea, and there is mercy upon the Israelites. For more information, please visit sacred-texts.com.
Hell is a place of immense suffering. Don't make war, or you'll be going there soon.
Magnanimous viewers, it was a delight that you could join us today. Coming up next is Reaching to a Gentler World with singer-songwriter Boki, vegan. May the heavens bless you and your families with happiness and tranquility.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Műsoraink sok nyelvet tartalmaznak. Kérjük, tekintse meg itt suprememastertv.com/schedule és suprememastertv.com/WOW.